this is our annual conference of Indian Association of Medical Microbiologists. We are very lucky to have this time a collaboration with American Society for Microbiology, who agreed to participate and not only participate, actively present a workshop here in this conference. The workshop is on management of biorisk infections and all that. And major issues are going to be covered by two speakers here. There is one speaker who has come from Singapore, and he is Dr. Paul Huntsley. He will be speaking. And another, we have our own person here, Dr. Herschel. He is also the secretary of the Biosafety Society for Biosafety in India, one of the very young society, I must say. And he is also going to highlight what are the activities of this society. Now, as you know, there are many infections which we have been having in India, whether it is avian influenza or H1N1, plague earlier, and many other which are now emerging. So in such infections, whenever we are handling the organisms in the labs, we have to really take certain measures. First of all, to protect ourselves and to protect other people who are working, and take precautions that the organisms are not leaked, stolen, or taken away unethically from the labs. So that is going to be the focus area of this workshop, which American Society for Microbiology is going to conduct here. Now advancing from bench to the public. It's not just bench-oriented research we are doing. Whatever research is being done, it is all applied. And in this conference, we had wonderful presentations where it has been shown that whatever discoveries, whatever new findings have been done in the labs, they have actually been applied in the public, and the benefit has gone. I can give you one small example. There was work on Streptococcus pneumoniae, and we know that there is a vaccine available, but there are some types of pneumococci which causes pneumonia, which are not present in those vaccines. So now there is maybe some modified vaccines are required, some different types of vaccines are required, which will cover all these infections which are causing in community. I'm talking about community. So this knowledge which was generated in the labs can be now percolated to the community, because that is an ultimate aim. So microbiology today is not just microbiology in the labs, it is actually applied aspect which is more important. So that is what actually this conference is focusing on. That's what I felt, And also the knowledge of having multi-drug resistant tuberculosis when patient is not responding. First, of course, we thought it is compliance, patient is not taking vaccine. Second, it is a drug resistant organism, so it is tuberculosis, bacteria is not responding to that. And very important thing came then, why wait for another so many months to start the second line of treatment, what we call, if it is resistant. So we have now technologies available by which we can identify on the day one whether the infection is resistant or not, and start with the appropriate antibiotic then and there rather than waiting. So I think that kind of information which has been generated in this conference is very useful. So now everything is applied. So it's not, I think microbiologists should get more, respect and honor from that angle, because they are now able to deliver, to the public what is required. So that is ultimate aim. And towards that, American Society for Microbiology is giving a lot of support, because it is through webinars, through videos, and through other information, educational information, it has been possible to disseminate knowledge, not only by physically being present there, they can disseminate knowledge by media, and which is very useful. So ultimately the aim is to go to the, I can say is to all the villages, to all the community level, and not just restrict to the sophisticated laboratories. So that is our ultimate aim, I think, as a microbiologist.